Prices are slightly higher on Monday morning, but the news of the weekend came from Warren Buffett, who is saying that he may not be a buyer of gold. Here to talk to us about that and a little bit more is Phil Strebel of RJO Futures. Phil, thanks for being with us on this Monday.
Well, thanks for having me. So yeah, I was really interested in his comments and his take on it. I was looking for other metals that he might touch base on or if they might explore that. As far as gold, it's never really hit Buffett's business model at all. It doesn't provide any source of cash flow or income as he looks towards, larger brand name stocks like Burlington Northern. So as far as gold, it's a non-interest bearing asset. Now silver, on the other hand, Warren Buffett has been known to hold certain degrees of silver. I think that if silver prices work their way a bit lower, it could be something that does interest him, or platinum or copper. But otherwise, gold, not just an event at all for Warren Buffett.
Yeah. Gold, just a precious metal that a lot of people hold, whereas platinum, palladium, silver do have the industrial side appeal to them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as gold, if you start looking at like the chart pattern, I mean, we've retraced back up off of those lows. If you look right now, we're forming this bullish pennant. And if we break out over the 1487 mark, we should see a move through 1500. And I think that would spark that next wave and push us right back up to that 1600 range where we were at for a long time. So I think any breakout above there is a good indicator for higher prices. Now on the downside, look, there was one washout last week down at 1440. If we close below that, well, then it's probably not going to look out so good. So you can look at that breakout to the upside, perhaps getting long up there, using a stop loss below 1440. It's a little wide, so you might want to use some put options or use the smaller contract, but I think that's a way to play it.
So Phil, the reports that we keep hearing are outflows from gold ETFs, and yet a lot of physical demand coming out of India and China. So what are people supposed to read from that?
Well, what I think is happening is people are liquidating those ETFs and they're utilizing their money to buy the physical. You're seeing a real disconnect. I mean, physical prices are holding strong and people are looking for, staying power with their money. And if gold washes out quite a bit, or even look at silver washing out on the futures or on the ETFs, the spot physical prices are significantly higher. I mean, try and go out and buy an ounce of silver right now. You're going to pay that $28 to $32, not in the 24 range where we're trading at right now. And I think people are recognizing that. Plus the fact you can hold onto it is something that, hold it physically in your hand. I think that's something that speaks for itself.
Well, Phil, coming to us from Chicago, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Joe Doe.